Yes, guys, we are finally back. We finally made it to another one, brothers and sisters. The second reaction video I've dropped on this YouTube platform. So welcome to this to the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel, brothers and sisters. Big up on yourself for definitely tuning into this vibrations. Big up one time you don't. I appreciate every single one of you guys who tune into this vibrations. Guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, click the like button. I would appreciate that, helping the algorithms to push this video further and further out to large across the universe, where the aliens can see. Definitely, brothers and sisters, they are there, but they see Mystelics. So definitely click the like button. Of course, they're watching YouTube. And of course, guys, don't forget to what? Subscribe and turn on post notification. Of course, helping this channel to grow when you subscribe. And of course, you'll be notified when I drop my videos right there. Click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all to get the latest vibrations when I drop them right there and then. And of course, brothers and sisters, don't forget to check out the previous reaction I did on the BrBpTV platform, as well as the Mystelics vlogs, brothers and sisters. Of course, this is why I'm not on this here channel for a bit. I was dropping vlogs after vlogs, brothers and sisters. This is why I tell you guys to definitely subscribe to all the channels, because sometimes you might not see me on the channel, but you see me on the other one. Definitely, brothers and sisters, subscribe to that channel right there and then, brothers and sisters. I said that pretty nicely right there. Big up this scene. And of course, I enjoyed all the Mystelics family that I get to meet, man. I probably met like 100 of you guys, man. At least 100 of you guys, non-exaggerating. In just a few days, I met like 100 brothers and sisters from the time I landed in the airport. If you guys saw the vlogs, you saw the first, and I enter out, Mystelics family running up. Bow, Mystelics, haha. Welcome to Zen, man, you know, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I had a good time, man, and I leave. Before I left, going into, when I went to one of the spots that the same guy brought me, I went to the spot. All of them were Mystelics family. They checked Mystelics, but what you doing in this spot? You could tell us you come in, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, big up, man. Yo, I appreciate every single one of you guys in St. Martin, man. Big up on yourself one time, man. I met people on the road. Just people are shouting Mystelics. There was a guy who stopped me and tell me, "Don't move." You would think it's a bad way. Yeah, don't move. Is, you know, they probably got to rob you or something. No. The partner go for his wife to come and say he see me somewhere. He there staring at me, brothers and sisters, staring at me, staring. But come on to me and tell me, "Don't move." He go for his wife and come, and his wife start to scream. Boy, you mad. Hey, big up the Mystelics family. I definitely appreciate the love from the plane to the ground to inside, just name it. Mystelics family to live in all these kind of things, man. Big up the Mystelics family. Of course, guys, I got to do a number of vlogs in that regard, so definitely check out the latest one. I'll post in the description, not the description, I'll post it in the first comment in the comment box below, as well as the previous reaction I did on the BrBpTV channel. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling, brothers and sisters. Let us get into the vibrations for today, for which we have none other than Kenny G. Of course, there has been a squabble happening, and Kenny G made a statement on Dominican women. What exactly is going on? Kenny G saying Dominica has a set of woman and the brooks. It's interesting that he's saying this. Then I saw this video.
Make me sweat.
Right.
Make me.
They talking about Vari. Boy, that's something else.
Make me lose my breath. Make me walla. Make me sweat. Make me walla. Make me lose my breath. Make me walla.
It's make me water. Make me water. I myself, brothers and sisters, when I heard this for the first time, I thought it was a voiceover that was being hand. It's actually she that's singing, you know, brothers and sisters. But keep in mind, brothers and sisters, there are women who do these things and think that they deserve the world. They have so much value in themselves, brothers and sisters. They think they deserve the world, and they come in and do craziness. I'm not specifically pointing to this one, but this was a funny clip right there. I don't know if she thought that that was the best thing that fellas would see on the internet, but there are Dominican girls out there, you know, they're not the best, brothers and sisters. But they have a set of area and trying to give you all kind of area. And of course, Kenny doesn't just stop there. He has more words in that regard right there. Well, that's on Kenny. Would I put that there? Yep.
Everyone just dancing and watching nothing.
Yep.
Everyone enjoying themselves.
Brothers and sisters, I kind of agree with him on that regard right there. Now keep in mind, I think he should say some Dominican women, not all Dominican women. But I was also in St. Martin, and I can tell you, I can attest for you that well, I don't know if they know because I was on social media or something like that. These people, they definitely looked out for me, man. They looked out for me oh my God, they looked out for me big time. Something I would most likely probably never get in Dominica. This is one of the things that I always look when you look at relationship, brothers and sisters, and you tend to wonder, well, you've been, because most of the people I've been with, brothers and sisters, they were from overseas. The most of the girls I've been with were from overseas. Very few Dominicans, probably one or, well, not one, but less, few brothers and sisters. And then you experience certain things outside of the norm that you're accustomed to. And then you're saying, okay, you want to support your people, brothers and sisters. You want to say, okay, you want to check your girl, your Dominican local girls and this kind of things there. But people outside treating you so much better that it is hard for you to say, boy, this girl used to do all these things for me, man. I'm going to leave that for me to go and do that. And then for Mamselle to just give me problem. Now keep in mind, not all, you know, brothers and sisters. This is why I say you should say some. But there are a lot of Dominican girls with a lot of and they have nothing to them, brothers and sisters. Sometimes it's just you're looking cute. That is all. They cute and that's it, and they think because I cute, that's it. No, brothers and sisters, it don't work like that. It takes more than just being cute. Just like when fellas had to come with something, you know, work on themselves and elevate themselves to have some sort of substance to give this world. Brothers and sisters, you can't just say, oh, I cute, and yeah, no, doesn't know, brothers and sisters. So I agree with him in that regard right there, on the basis that sometimes foreigners treat you much better than your own local girls would. Foreign girls would tend to treat you much better than your own local girls. I just remember a video, well, a few videos that I saw of Rio, and it seems like Rio has that understanding as well, because, yeah, let me not say much, but from the videos I've seen, it seems like you have that understanding right there, and I think that's what Kenny G was pointing out.
Yo, Dominica is douche, and you got no money, you're hungry, you can't buy a right to turn.
Kenny G saying this Dominican girls can't even buy a right to turn. Brothers and sisters, keep in mind, the economy for everybody in Dominica, both male and female, is difficult, brothers and sisters. So I would understand that sentiment right there. Although, we must not be blinded by the thought process of how being treated would somehow indicate that girls in Dominica are not able to do certain things. I know a number of girls that actually have their own ride and doing some stuff and whatnot. Or some of them actually got linkage through something else for them to be able to get, you know, certain things. But some actually work hard, brothers and sisters, so they can get what they get in, brothers and sisters. If you work hard in the economy, no matter what, despite what challenges might be, brothers and sisters, well, sometimes you'll have to leave because Dominica is a bit a tricky situation. But, you know, because based of circumstance, Kenny G, based of circumstance, a lot of the girls are not able to elevate. And they're not able to do much. Sometimes they even have overinflated understandings of certain things that they themselves, they don't even know why. They cannot even give themselves. This is why I don't understand. Sometimes you go to other countries, richer countries, brothers and sisters, and the women, they treat you much better. They are rich, they don't really need you, but they treat you better, brothers and sisters. And you come to your country sometimes and the girls are wrong and they think like they're best of the best. It's really interesting, brothers and sisters. I'm thinking of that. I remember being my high school days, man, and sometimes you see a few girls in your school, high school, and you think they're cute and this kind of things there, and you say, oh, you know, what have you. When you look at them today, brothers and sisters, you're wondering what on earth has happened to these girls, man. They just, you know, they become like flat tires, brothers and sisters. That's all I can say in that regard. That's the closest thing I can see. Some have expanded and just, you know, but that's another story right there, brothers and sisters. But then when you leave, you know, high school and you go to college, brothers and sisters, and you see the plethora of beauty up there, and you wonder about, wait, what was happening down there? What was that? You checking the girls you thought you were those cute back in there, nothing compared to those girls that in college, brothers and sisters. And not just they treat you better than your own home country. So with the understanding of what he's saying there, you go overseas and people treat you better. This is one of the reasons for me in relationship, brothers and sisters, that I always look at, man, I cannot be treated like this and then say I would have married this person or whatnot, but then, you know, circumstances happen and then you go back and then for somebody be treating you like as if you either a paycheck or you just a convenience for them. You know, they want something from you. So that's, no, brothers and sisters, it'll be difficult when you get to see a wider expanse as a man, brothers and sisters. So what Kenny G saying, I understand what he's saying there. I agree with him, but on the basis of some, not all, right there, because there are some good Dominican girls, and of course some of them really working hard for what they want in this life, especially on the consideration that, you know, they are Miss Independence. But it's true, because you've seen, especially when you go to some jams and stuff, brothers and sisters, and you see the girls out there, and they dress nice and what, but they have nothing to them. They're just looking nice, brothers and sisters. And if you were to go up to talk to them, and you yourself, you know, you might have it all, but because you're not looking like you have big chain and thing on you, they want to put you aside as if, who are you to come and talk to them? You know, it's interesting in that regard right there. But when you go outside and experience certain things, and you tend to come back and you say, boy, that is totally something different, man.
I went for your bill. I was a star in St. Martin Carnival. All about the back down here, all of the money. Where's your shirt? So I for the shirt. Shirt?
The boy check it. What is shit?
I said the shirt in a tree. Gio, I don't like to go to shit. Gio,
boy, he says St. Martin would better than Dominica own. I would, from what I've seen, brothers and sisters, I would have to agree. But the interesting thing though, brothers and sisters, because I did an aerial shot of the whole thing, brothers and sisters, and there were like 11 trucks on the road, man. 11 trucks. Dominica will probably have 3 or 4, and then you have little trucks. You know, St. Martin, it's interesting. St. Martin was literally, it's like Dominica. All the trucks that passed were either playing Dominica music, or they had some Dominicans on there. It's interesting. When I was watching this stuff from the sidelines, brothers and sisters, man, most of the trucks were just playing Dominican music, man. All kinds of Dominican music. You wonder, you know, the impact that Dominica has when it comes on to the music sector in St. Martin is pretty big. Pretty big. I know a number of Dominicans literally got gigs as a result for them to come perform in St. Martin. Because it seems like they have been respected in that regard for them to bring the artists and stuff. When it comes down to Dominica, you don't really get respect in that regard. It's interesting, but the great book says a prophet is never truly honored in his own homeland. And that rings volume, not just for the basis of him saying about, you know, how women tend to treat you in Dominica and they don't have much and they want to have all kind of vary when you go overseas. You know, the girls who actually have the potential, not just the potential, but the ability for them to have vary, do not have vary on you. They don't have no variables. I've been to California, I've been to New York, and I've met and mingled with all sorts of kind of calibers, brothers and sisters. And I tell you, it's a different vibe. Then you come back down, and then you see people that don't have much with them, and they have how much vary. Like why? Why? You understand why? Anyways, brothers and sisters, I just thought that I just put it out there. But of course, people did not like what Kenny G was saying right there. I don't see why a man talk. What? I don't see why a man talk should burn all you sow. If all you know, all you doing good for all yourself, and all you can afford, all you cuts bicycle, shake my fat head. Is people like all you saw the man talking about, you know? Well, that's true. They say who the cap fit wears it. Because if the man talking about Dominican girls broke and can't buy bicycle, and you know you can buy 10,000 bicycles, why would that bother you? Why would you come and say, what? I can buy my bike. Wait, what do you do? Why would that bother you? That's a true statement right there. So pretty much they're seeing what he's saying. Because where the F lie in what he's saying. That's true. Even other woman, all you does play high rollers on when all you do a little hair and nails and all you purse full with tissue. That's an interesting one, brothers and sisters. I remember seeing a girl with a Louis. Is a Louis? The Louis V purse, brothers and sisters. The girl have a Louis V purse, brothers and sisters. And I remember seeing her open it, brothers and sisters. And there is no money, my God. No money inside there. Why? Why? Maybe she had her cards and stuff inside there, and but if you have a purse, my goodness gracious, you have a Louis V purse, and there's no money inside there, best you sell the purse and hold the money. Yes, and put the card in your pocket. Buy a little plastic bag purse and put that inside there. You open in your thing, and she was taking out some other stuff inside there, and there's no money inside there. That's very interesting. right there. Anyways, all you acting just like how them Brooks man does act when all you call them Brooks. Come on, do better. I agree that person right there. Come on, we need to do better in that regard. This person is saying, wait, so all you got offended by a statement made by someone who's clearly drunk or high? I don't think he was drunk. To me, that is all easy. So maybe he's just naturally high and drunk. I don't think he was. Maybe he was a little. Well, they say when you sometimes under influence, you just tell the truth. So, anyways, even I understand what he meant and did he lie? That's a question. He clearly didn't mean every single woman. That's what I indicated before. He actually stated his targeted audience. I think that's true. He said the woman that cannot buy bicycle in court. So he was talking about those there that can't buy a right to turn and those that can't buy bicycle in courts. I seen so much thanks for the apology. Frankly, one wasn't needed because of the cap don't fit. Because if the cap don't fit, what you upset about? And to discuss his mother is crazy to me. So they return by mother. So I guess in his mother cannot buy a bicycle to turn. Is that why they return his mother? Anyways, she's such a nice lady. Leave her out of it. Boss all you take in. But vex, he say all you do have bride. Well, who the cap fit like I indicated before? Stoops. But I guess since somebody posting it and made it go viral, you felt the need to apologize, and it takes a real man to do that. Keep your head up. Well, apparently he did apologize in that regard, but we'll get to that in a moment. Somebody made a response to that comment saying, yes, drunk, but he wasn't unconscious. Why did he say it's scary to have the country on economic lockdown? It effed up and woman. I just say something like that, you know, brothers and sisters. The economy sucks, so that's why most girls in Dominica probably can't elevate. Most people, not just girls, but most people cannot elevate, and when they tend to go overseas, they tend to do much better in that regard right there. But it effed up and woman can't buy a big country rough. He's seeing all the wrongs with x-ray eyes, and he cannot say not a word. I agree that person too, because Judas will be a wanted man, because it seems like he also support the present regime that is also keeping the economy down, and as a result of keeping the economy down, woman cannot do the same. So it seems like there's a circle in that regard right there. But he did make an apology, brothers and sisters, and of course according to Dominica breaking news, Kenny G clears the air. Big up Pooders on that song. That song says it all. No time to answer all that dogs. But I must say sorry to my real Dominican women who make ends meet, brothers and sisters. It wasn't for you. It's a set of. It wasn't for you. It's a set that think they all that, not knowing, not working, but have no plan. That's true. There are a number of people who are just, you know, they have no plans and want to get some rich man for them to help. I remember talking to a girl one time, and she was in thing, and she says she's looking for a sugar daddy. But I know sugar daddies don't look for people at that age. So I just say, okay, all the best. Long story short, she never find no sugar daddy. No, all right. Anyways, no ambition. The only ambition is to know which man going down on their list. But I'm sorry I had to say some. My bad. My real Dominican ladies and princesses who hustle hard to have their shit 100%. Big up. And never forget my logo. Sticks and stones can break my bone, but words can do me no harm. Well, I don't think princesses hustle. If you hustling and you call yourself a princess, you're not a princess. Princess is far from you. Okay, brothers and sisters, princesses don't hustle. So if you want to call yourself a princess, you don't hustle. If you hustle and you call yourself a princess, you are delusional. Okay, but the hardworking Dominican ladies, I agree. Sorry about that, brothers and sisters. But for the hardworking Dominican ladies, I do agree. You guys can definitely do your thing in that regard. And of course, you should be doing your thing regardless of the hard economic times. And for you to be making it in this hard economic time, ladies and gentlemen, I would have to say, that is a good thing right there. You're surviving, making ends meet. It's unfortunate that you could be doing more, especially you have to work double time, brothers and sisters, to actually make it in this niche island Caribbean. Thank God at least we have a little rest with, of course, the fruits and stuff out there. A number of persons who do not get to work and still survive in the niche island Caribbean. But at the end of the day, those who are actually doing their thing and hustling and actually can buy their ride and make it turn, I think that is a good thing right there. I've met a few Dominicans overseas, brothers and sisters, and it's including ladies out there. Trust me, they can turn rides there. they can definitely turn rides. I'm sure one of them watching this video today, she know who I'm talking about right there. Big up yourself one time. They can definitely turn rides, brothers and sisters. Yes, these ladies are, yes. Big up one time. Brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts in that regard right there? What are your thoughts? There's also this, you have to say something.
I say, when I get my girlfriend, I don't know man to come and tell me give them a chance. Why do you believe they're Super 6 now free now?
Boy, Timaldo is you know, boy. What are you laughing like that? That's freaking, you know. Timal say not Super 6. Okay, ladies? Things are hard in the placement. Yo.
When I get my girlfriend, I don't know man to come and tell me give them a chance. Why do you believe they're Super 6 now free now?
Super 6 indeed. Anyways, what's this?
To set up a nasty business music.
Oh.
Oh,
yes, guys. I want you guys to listen to what. This is also Kenny G as well. And he's talking about people talking about nasty business and then they're allowing the nastiness, the anti-manness to happen.
To set up a nasty business music. But them Sims set a hypocrite set of people there that was signing that thing there to ban nasty business music now. So look banning that or look try and set up a petition to stop that gay thing.
I think there was a petition. That was sent out.
From coming into play. I'll fight about all the children.
But what he's saying there makes sense too. You know, he's not just saying, oh, stop nasty business and whatnot. I was actually talking to one of the individuals who does sing nasty business. I had a good conversation on that regard right there. And he was saying, well, what is happening in Dominica? They're trying to push, you know, bullying vibes. You check, they're trying to push bullying vibes. So they say nasty business right now is very much essential to let them know that the parts have to fit, if you get my drift. So he didn't say it like that, but he stated the parts have to fit. We're keeping things PG-13 on this channel, brothers and sisters. He said the parts have to fit, brothers and sisters. So we're letting them know that the parts have to fit. This is for that. So they said it raw as it. He has a point. He has a point, brothers and sisters. But at the end of the day, I think you need to be more careful, not just saying this part, but also on that part as well. Both sides. You can't just say, okay, this is nasty business, you want to promote, and then bring another set of nasty business. I think both needs to shut their dirty ways. If you educating the youths, educate them properly. That was funny right there, but that's just my thoughts, man, on that regard right there. But I definitely do agree with them when they push in these kind of things there. They need to let the people them know, you know, that goes for that, you know, that doesn't go for that, brothers and sisters. That doesn't go for that. If you get my drift, that goes for that, brothers and sisters. That goes for that. And no exits. Let me leave that. Are we going too far? But what he has a point in that regard right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to check out the previous reaction I did. And of course, brothers and sisters, don't forget to check out the Mystelics vlogs channel. Of course, the links of that will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe, brothers and sisters. Click the bell when you subscribe and you'll be notified when I drop my videos when you click all after that right there. And of course, helping this channel to grow as well. So I would definitely appreciate if you guys subscribe. Of course, we would not be here today without you guys. So definitely subscribe and of course turn on the bell as well as click the like button. It's about Mystelics on this here. Mystelics reacts, brothers and sisters. Be real. Salute the king. Be positive.